Hello, and welcome back to another episode of SkyrimPlus. Today I'm featuring Winterhold Cottage by Skulldilock. Let's check out the map. Here we are at Winterhold Cottage. We have Winterhold to our east, and here we are again at our featured home, Winterhold Cottage. Here we are in Winterhold next to the frozen hearth. I figured instead of a world space view, I would show you the path to get to the home. My Winterhold may look different from yours since I have Winterhold Restored installed, but you just head up this long path behind the Jarl's Longhouse up this large hill. Running up this hill makes me think of Rocky training in Russia getting ready to fight Drago in Rocky IV. Adrian! Anyway, when you get to the top of the hill, you'll find your new home, Winterhold Cottage. She's a beaut, Clark. Check out these magical crystals on top, the icicles hanging down, the window taking punishment from the cold. You have a magical lamp and a shovel near your front door to keep the path clear, and then here's another magical light source, along with some snowberries and a wood chopping block for your firewood needs. And here's one more look at the outside of the home. There's no quest or cost to buy the home, the door's unlocked and the home's move-in ready. Let's go check it out. Inside, you have a warm fire with a cooking pot and a baking surface for your cooking needs, and you have a few harvestable ingredients above that. And once you've cooked your meals, you can sit on this stool and enjoy them at your bar area. And when we turn back around, we have named storage for food and drink, as well as a spot for your scrolls, a strongbox, a knapsack, a chest for additional storage, and a magical light. You also have a door for your basement, but we aren't ready for that quite yet. As we turn around, you can see that we have a lot of static clutter for decoration and named storage, and it looks fantastic. A lot of love went into this space. And before I forget, you have a planter with some ingredients above your crafting station. That could come in handy in this cold environment when you need some ingredients. As we enter this next space, we have a barrel for staves, and speaking of staves, here's a custom modeled staff enchanter, as well as a mystical arcane enchanter, which is perfect for a home this close to Winterhold. There are some cupboards for storage below, and by the page of the Mysterium Xarxes is named storage for soul gems and heartstones. As we back up, we'll take a look at the top, where we have some candle lighting and Arvak's skull for added decor. Below that, there's a spot to store your Dragon Priest masks, there's a shrine to Julianos, named storage for books, there's a custom alchemy lab, and a spot to store some ingredients. And then to our left, we have some Dwemer puzzle cubes, named storage for journals, and below that is storage for notes and letters. Check out that troll skull with a jewel on it, and the graybeard with the glowing face. That's creative. And when we back up, we have our bed. It may be stone, but it does provide a well-rested bonus. You also have Azura's star with a necromancer's amulet hanging on it for decoration. Here's a map of Skyrim, and above that you have some Ethereum, named storage for potions, and another chest for additional storage. And it looks like your bed is still within grabbing distance of apples and other snacks from your bar. It looks like you have a few more storage containers you can use too. Now that we've seen the main level, let's head to the basement. And when we do, we find a wondrous mage-themed forge. Look at that mage symbol and the statue of Shalador with those powerful hands. Starting along the wall, we have the guard shield of Winterhold, there's our tanning rack, a spot for ore storage, a magical smelter, there's our anvil, and as we turn we have storage for ingots, leathers and pelts, some cabinets and a safe. And then as I back up, you have some staves on the wall. There's a custom workbench with a floating sigil stone. There's a mage banner, your grindstone, and then there's the ladder to go back up. And this was hard to show earlier, but you have a glowing shrine of Zenithar, which could come in handy before you go shopping in town. What Skulldilock was able to pack into such a tight space was really impressive, and as far as I'm aware, this is their first Skyrim mod too. Now that we've seen all of the features of this home, it's time for final thoughts. Although you might freeze your sweetrolls off, Skulldilock's Winterhold Cottage is the perfect mage-themed starter home. It's located right outside of Winterhold, near a tavern, a general store, and the college. The home itself looked like it belonged in this region with the magical lights and icicles. It also included a lot of static decor that acted as name storage and looked amazing. And as far as the amenities go, it had a bed with a well-rested bonus, a cooking pot and a baking surface for your cooking needs, a spot to eat your meals, a woodchopping block for your firewood, a custom arcane enchanter and staff enchanter that looks super powerful, a custom alchemy lab and shrine to Julianos, a full smithing suite including a tanning rack, magical smelter, and anvil, as well as your custom workbench and grindstone. And let's not forget about our shrine to Zenithar either. That could wind up saving you a septim or two. Thanks for sharing your home with the community, Skulldilock. This concludes my feature of Winterhold Cottage. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell icon if you want to be notified of when I post, and as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode.